I first started music, I didn't really, it wasn't a dream of mine to have my own label. I think my only dream was to be heard. And after doing music for so long, like, you start to learn the business. And I started thinking like, oh, maybe I could do this. Maybe I could run a label, And I think that's what started the initiative, just to get a label, you know what I'm saying? Being in the game so long, then knowing what artists go through and not wanting to put my artist through that.
RHQ stands for Rich Homie Quan. In hindsight, it means Rich Homie Quan, but it's a brand. We just decided to turn him into a brand. The biggest goal that we have overall is growth. Continue to let the legacy stand behind what it stands. Get Quan himself as a brand back into the swing of doing, what he's great at doing. Grow the numbers. Get people to go back and listen to some of the projects that we put out throughout the hard times that we've had. And, just as businessmen, continue to grow our business.
All right, so bring y'all up to speed. Coma been doing good. Numbers doing well. But I really feel like collectively, Quan could do more promo. Like, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Dre be going hard. And a lot of the stuff that he do, I wish I could do on my page. You know what I'm saying? Like all that swipe up stuff. I don't really want us to get into no point where we feel comfortable or complacent with where we at, knowing that out of everybody sitting at this table, you got the biggest fan base. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people gonna follow you to come back to see what we going on. A lot of times I be preferring that you lead and then we follow. You know what I'm saying? My son called me one day and was like, he needed me. Was it about 5-6 years ago when he first started popping and asked me to get involved. It's a brand. I mean, it's like family. It's our heart. You know what I'm saying? It's our legacy. That's how I look at it. It's a legacy. So we still don't need to let up. You know what I'm saying? We still need to promo and continue to let people know that the project is out, because y'all know that being indie, that's one of the things that we have to focus on is keeping that awareness up. You feel me? And letting people know that that project is out. A lot of people fooling with it. A lot of, I've been looking at numbers on it and stuff, so let's just keep that in mind and keep pressing the gas, you know what I mean?
Working with my dad is pretty dope, you feel me? Dope. Like I say, like growing up, like I never thought I'd be working with my dad. It was never a dream of mine. Nobody went to college or nothing to get degrees by a job field. You feel me? We just good at what we do. You feel me? I would say that. And we all, they're all understanding. Yeah, he was my dad, but still my manager. So, you feel me? So, it's kind of hard to separate those two. You know what I mean? He's a dad, you gotta listen. He's a manager, you gotta listen. So, you know what I'm saying? But it'd be dope, though. You feel me? It'd be dope. I love working with him.
For his future shows or whatever, Monte, you can discuss stuff that you got in the pipeline.
Touring is the most important thing in music, if you ask me. Just coming from where I come from, being one of the day one people here with Quan is something that I always pushed, because I always understood it. If you don't have a touring career, you don't have a career. That's how I put it, you know what I'm saying? And it's something that I always promoted to Quan and told Quan, and Day used to be a part of this conversation. You got a 2-year, 5-year, 10-year, 15-year plan, 20-year plan. You tour, you can last 20 years. You know what I mean? It's that core fan base that's gonna buy that hard ticket to come see you every year. It's just important. But a lot of artists don't understand it because the numbers are different.
I got May blocked off, right?
May the 30th
through June 7th. Yeah, by that time we need to have some new music out, so we just set up a tour. Because you remember I called you about the tour. Just trying to do a tour around that.
Yeah, tour. I'm gonna actually look at touring. It's gonna have to be after you come back. But shit, if we gonna try to tour in June, we're gonna need to have that music out by May 1. Yeah. So we can run a 30-day and position it, because it's gonna take us 2 weeks to get the tour together. So we're gonna need to start talking about the tour. Now. Yeah. Music, so we can go on sale, let everything be. Because we don't want to have the same type of tour that we had. We went on tour. We know the success that we feel like we had, but the shit that me and Corey was dealing with trying to make shit go, we don't want that no more. What's gonna dictate it the most is going back to what Bruh said. You just stepping out there, just really putting the music on the forefront. Cause the response that we getting a great response, but we still getting people that don't know. You know what I'm saying? So touring is all about the catalog. Everybody know we got this, everybody know we got that, you know what I'm saying? And we went into 250 rooms. That's a question that we want to see. Oh, we're gonna try to go in 250 to 500s again? I think we probably should. Just depending on the buzz. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of be on you, but if we go...
What you mean on me? Like, I feel like,
Just the work we gonna put
I feel you on that, but I feel like she'll put a budget together for a street team. Don't put it all on me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Let's put a budget together. Well, we pay people to promote. We pay people, you know what I'm saying? You pay some of these social, you know, people who's on social. You pay some of these street, you pay some of these street teams, just, you know, less of that, but more like, you know, just awareness. I don't think like just me. As a boss, you gotta make like boss moves and put feelings aside. So I would say the biggest, you know, the biggest thing about it, no, the most difficult thing about being a boss is just the decision making, you know, separating the feelings from the business. You know, some decisions have to be made as a boss, and some decisions have to be made as an artist. But as an artist, you know, you have to put your artist on a pedestal. You feel me? You got to make the artist feel special. You feel me? Even if don't nobody else do it, you still got to make your dog feel special.
Going back to where we are in a tentative date, we have plenty of time now to, like you say, look into a street team, to look into some influencers, and then put together some stuff that's needed from Quan, and have those people bringing that awareness and letting them know that we coming.
If we doing 30 cities and try to send him 30 cities, we'll be down there paying him more money than we'll be getting on the tour. So the part to it, we all know what the tour is based upon. It's based upon what our brand is. We have a solid brand. We have a legendary brand. We just got to get the music. And the people, it's just about the music. Quan put on a damn good show. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's just the awareness. And now we got so many different avenues that we can cross, like with the promo, with the buying ads and doing that type of stuff to get the ticket sales out. But we got to be real with ourselves when we put the last tour on sale. That's the only thing we got to face with right now is the pass. And how do we make the pass better? And we know what to do at that point. We was with Motown. Right. We didn't have the promo that we really needed the promo. So all the promo be on us. Right. So we can hire a street team, but are we gonna pay this man to go across?
Or do we just so do we just get a street team in every city that's already there?
Yeah, that'd be cool, but I'm just awareness just in general. It don't even have to be cities. Like, you feel me? It could just be more influence. Like, that's what it is. Yeah, that's what the game is. Like, so it don't have to, like, you know, save way money. Save way money opposed to just trying to get a street team for every city. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that's another thing that build our brand up too. And it's something that we can, if we had to go back, it's something that we missed probably about $20 million on. Merch. And Quan big enough for us to have like some of the biggest merch right now. We keep channeling it and cycling it every time, not just with the tour. Like,
I got you.
You know, like with shit with Dre got on, like stuff like that now, like we need to really build that now and put that back into perspective, because shit, guess what? That's the residual income when the music ain't here. They keep the music alive.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? The merch is probably the biggest thing that we missing right now.
That's what everybody else doing too. Making the merch and selling the albums with it.
Yeah, it all run hand in hand. Merchandise can carry you 40 years out from your last hit record. If you had a hit record and people just was watching you and you had a brand that means something to them, if you continue to keep it going, it's important. People will buy a product that's a part of you for the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important. And it's a part of something.
Like, new merch can just come. It's something that can come, but I feel like wait a little long. So I would definitely say let's have it in tune for when we do the next project. So you roll it out at a time. You feel me? So, but like once it's up, it stays up, and once that, you know, we add to it.
Yeah. You got your project dropping in the merch right behind it. Makes sense.
What's a date we fetching for everything to be ready though?
What,
for
the
like,
project?
As far as music, and so we start moving forward.
That kind of song, y'all gotta let me and Corey know.
That's where you and Corey come in. Y'all.
But
what date we need? What date? You set a deadline for you? Yeah, it's like a deadline. So we'll be in time for when we need.
Because we kind of behind on what we said we were gonna do. Now we gonna need at least 3 weeks to get clear on everything. And at that point, we gotta be. And this what we, I think we all agreed on having all our content back to the basics, like with how we do shit. Like all our content together, everything doing. So when we drop shit, you working on the next thing. Yeah. We doing show, we ain't worrying about calling you, hey Quan, we gotta shoot a video. Nah, we got everything together. That's how we always have worked.
Once Quan and Dre and whomever, Monte, pick the music, that's when my job begins. Because it's my responsibility to get with our attorney. Then we have to get with the representatives of all of these producers. And you have to realize it's a negotiating thing. It's not as simple as giving me the songs and bam, we can put it out. That process may take me 3 weeks to a month in order to make sure everything is solidified and make sure all our I's are dotted and T's are crossed before we can even proceed. Okay, so if we say April 1, we got the songs, we got the producers. Okay, so from there, songs, producers, how many videos, and then that way we sending it quick for the mix and mastering. And then we get in with the representatives for the other producers. So that's April 1. So what's a tentative release date then?
What you think? Because if we're going to tour in June, let's keep that in mind.
May, so May gone.
He gone in May.
I'm only gone a week.
No, he only gone for a week. Yeah, so we could drop before he leave.
But I ain't dropping it. I can't see it dropping in May. Then I see it dropping like in June, not even early. It's just June. I just give my. I'm just like, just long as the tour this summer. You see what I'm saying? That's why music need to be out by like June. I'm just saying like June. But still like, we got songs, but I don't know how long my creative process is gonna take. That's why I wasn't interjecting. I don't know how long it's gonna be ready by April 1st. Cause I don't know, like, I know I got 10 songs, but in order for me to pick out 10, I'm gonna have to have like 40 songs to go to good 10. Like, so, you feel me? On my creative process.
We'll just say tour some 2020 something. Tour.
April, but like the music, I have music turned in by April though, but it's not the first. I just can say April.
Cause we still have, like, in terms of touring, we'll be basing everything on if we turn up on a promo and do everything we're doing, that really will be on the Coma project.
I wouldn't even say like I would have the final say. I don't think nobody has the final say. We just all try to collaborate, come with a great ending. Like, so I wouldn't say I got the final say. I wouldn't say nobody have a final say. We just all work together like collaborative, where we all try to everyone has their own input. You know what I mean? We try to use those input to just come up with a great ending where everyone's still satisfied and we're all working towards one goal. The staying relevant part, I don't know. I guess it's just having that ear to the streets, still being in tune with the streets. And I wouldn't even just say the streets, just being in tune with the people. Still knowing people but like you say, the game changes every second, every minute. You never know what it's gonna evolve to. So that's why you have to be in tune with everybody. And I think it's more based on just relationships, keeping those right relationships up, because you never know who turn it's gonna be.